hope you're fine. My name is Ghani and you're watching Siasi English YouTube channel. Today we will talk about many international topics. In national topics, we will talk about PDM recent Jalsa in Peshawar, in which all political parties, including PML, PPP, and JEF, participated. And ANP was also the main participant of this event, in which all opposition parties demanded the same thing, which is equal to NRO. The opposition prime objective is to get NRO by pressurizing state institutions, by pressurizing establishment, and so on and so forth. And we will also talk about the Maryam Nawaz lies about that government did not inform about her grandmother's death, but the fact is that her mother died at 12 noon PST, according to Pakistan Standard Time. And in Pakistan, Ishaq says that we have informed Sharif family in Pakistan around 2 p.m. according to Pakistan Standard Time. And Maryam Nawaz was not at that Jalsa. She was at Blower House till 5 p.m. and nobody told her, because there was no jammers at Blower House, and there was a TV, and they were all people were using mobile phones, smartphones, and they have all the latest information about around there. And still I am astonished that there is no one to give him this tragic news. But when she arrived at Jalsa, then here she also claimed that she is not informed. But there was no jammers at all at the PDM Jalsa, because the MPMLN was live streaming on Facebook from the Jalsa site. So how can she say that there were jammers and there were no signal at all and she was not aware? So that was a separate topic. We will also discuss it. And one more thing we will discuss today is that Gilgit elections, and now the Election Commission of Pakistan formally announced the results of Gilgit election 2020, in which the same result we already discussed in our previous videos, that PTI got 10 seats and Pakistan People's Party got 3 seats and PMLN secured 2 seats. And JUIF and Majlis-e-Wahdul Muslimin got 1 seat, and independent candidates secured 7 seats. So that was the scenario. And Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf got 1 more seat in by-polls on GB3. And the PDI candidate secures this seat by securing 6,783 votes, around that. And for that, PTI seats are now rising up to 11 seats. Now PTI have 11 seats in Gilgit election, and they are going to form government in Gilgit assembly. So let's see what happened over there. And in international topics, we will talk about Donald Trump last moments, the very last moment, because he has only 1 month to leave this prime office, you mean White House, and what he wants to do in that month, that last month, that will be the very much surprising, and that will be very interesting. And what will happen, because he has sent his very close Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to 7 states to fulfill his promises which he made in his tenure. So now Mike Pompeo arrived at Saudi Arabia, and he met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, where he discussed many national and international important topics, important you can say important scenarios, important events over there. And he was the most interesting, which Israeli media claims that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was also there in Saudi city NEOM, and he met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, allegedly claimed by Israeli media. So they also stated that the Israeli intelligence chief Israeli intelligence Mossad chief was also there, present there in Saudi Arabia city NEOM, and he also met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and Mike Pompeo was also there. And Israeli media also claimed that the Israeli Prime Minister stayed over there around 5 hours, and in 5 hours. So Israeli media claims that many important things were discussed in that meeting, because that NEOM city is going to become the modern smart city of Saudi Arabia, where you will have all kind of facilities, including modern tech parks, modern technology parks means, and in modern business hubs, and you can also have modern entertainment clubs over there, in which cinemas, theaters, gyms, restaurants, and you can also have all other entertainment things. You can say that in what you can expect in European cities, and it's just like that. NEOM city is going to become the modern smart city, where you will have all the facilities which you enjoyed in UAE or in Europe. So let's see what the future of this. We hope that this city will become the modern and prosperous city of the Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia economy will flourish with that technique or with that method. And we wish best of luck to Saudi Arabia, that he will become more successful and more prosperous in upcoming days. So let's start with national topics. In national topics, we will discuss the PDM recent Jalsa in Peshawar, where government and Islamabad High Court restricted PDM opposition parties to not to conduct Jalsa and not to spread coronavirus to the people of Peshawar or people of KPK. But the opposition parties were insisted that they will definitely hold Jalsa at every post in Peshawar, and they will do power show in KPK and Peshawar. After that, the opposition parties they done a power show in there. But what the majority of people were expected, that there will be a huge crowd over there. There will be a massive number of people will be present over there, and Maulana Usman is a very big crowd puller, so he will bring more people at the Jalsa site. But the situation was quite different from the reality, and only you can say the minimum 7,000 to 10,000 or maximum 12 to 15,000 people were present over there. But what the people were expecting, that there should be around 40,000 50,000 people, but the reality shows that there were on ground 7,000, maximum 7,000 to 15,000 people were there. And when Maulana Usman come to the stage to deliver speech, then around 1,000 to 2,000 people were remain there to listen what he says. But all the three big parties chairmen, Maulana Usman, Maryam, Nawaz, and Bilawal Zardari done the same speeches, but Maryam Nawaz skipped the speech due to her grandmother death, and she said that she will not deliver speech at the Jalsa. And Bilawal Zardari was angry due to her tragic defeat in Gilgit election, and he was very much, you can say that, disappointed over his failure of his mission, which were on the Gilgit, because he was expecting that he will get more seat in Gilgit election, and he will form government in Gilgit, and then after that he will be in good position to bargain and to get NRO and to get relief. But her plan was, you can say that, were not fulfilled, and he was still in limbo, that he is going to beg for an NRO from government. But Imran Khan already says many times that he will not give an NRO to any opposition party, and whatever. He says that he can leave government, but he will not give an NRO and will not repeat the same mistake which was done by past rulers. And because he knows that he has nothing to do. If he willing to give NRO, then there will be no impact on him. He will enjoy his 5 years, complete his 5 years, and he will leave to the foreign country, enjoy his life. But he thinks about people. He thinks about people of Pakistan, and he thinks about what will the future of Pakistan after that. So when he thinks about people of Pakistan, so he thinks that if he give NRO to these opposition parties, or you can say that these corrupted peoples, so there will be a dark future, very dark future for people of Pakistan. And these people will again get busy into looting the public wealth, will again build a billion-dollar empire, business empire, and will again have billion-dollar assets. So they will be who will suffer the loss? Who will bear the loss? The suffer, or the state of Pakistan will bear the loss. The people of Pakistan will bear the loss, and people of Pakistan will pay the price for that NRO if given to them. So PM Imran Khan clearly said that he will not give NRO to anyone, and he is very much committed and he is very much firm on his stance. So if you like this video, you can subscribe our channel, you can comment on our channel, and you can also share our videos. So that's all from my side. Signing off, Usman. Bye bye. Pakistan Zindabad.